If you're looking to start your own import-export business, then look no further. We are a group of importers and exporters that have contributed our knowledge to the ebook features at the site. As an import-export professional, you'll be able to travel the world, meet new people, and do things others only dream about. At our site, we don't just sell another guide about the import-export business. Instead, we offer an ebook that describes the inside secrets to successfully starting and running an import business. The benefits as an import-exporter are truly endless. Every new industry connection increases your contact base. A good place to establish import-export industry connections is at trade fairs. Every year, there are thousands of trade fairs that take place in nearly every country. By going to any one of these, you will be able to establish contacts that will help you run your import-export business. Imagine the freedom and excitement of waking up every day, knowing that your efforts have made you money while you were asleep. Imagine being able to tell your friends about your success as a savvy international importer-exporter. Imagine the respect and admiration from whoever you come across when you tell them that you work for yourself and don't have a boss. We have been in the import-export business for decades and can tell you firsthand that the benefits are great. As an import-exporter, you allow yourself to travel, unlike most other 9-to-5 jobs. You'll be your own boss and take orders from only one person, and that's you. We offer a simple, step-by-step guidebook that walks you through the entire business startup process. Our international award-winning ebook will teach you in layman's terms how to start an import-export business the surefire way. Our import-export business startup guide has no filler content, which means that you won't be sifting through hundreds of pages of irrelevant material that you have to refer to a dictionary to understand. We are successful international importers-exporters that are now publishing the secrets necessary for anyone to establish international connections with purchasing managers, sales officers at surplus warehouses, and manufacturing facilities, shipping companies, and consultants that will work with you begin import-export products in and out of your home country. People are literally striking it rich in this industry, and you can get it in the action. Now has never been a more opportune time than now to begin importing and exporting goods. We think the best thing about starting an import-export business is the fact that you can work from your own home. Nowhere on the internet will you find a guide that is more viable than ours, guaranteed. Making money in the business. If you've talked to anyone in the industry, you will know that the earnings potential as an international import-exporter can be impressive. Most successful importers and exporters start out small and then grow by taking the profits they've made and reinvesting it in larger volumes of goods. This is a pretty straightforward business. Your mission as an import-exporter is to identify a product and match it with demand. You want to be careful with the products you choose to import because you want to make sure that you will be able to sell or unload them within a short period of time so you can collect your principal and your profits and arrange the next wave of imports and exports. By establishing international relationships with the purchasing agents and sales officers at the manufacturing facilities, you'll be able to buy direct at little more than cost, which will allow you to cut out the middleman and boost your bottom line profits. The best way to establish contacts is to visit the manufacturing plants where your products will come from. Introduce yourself and let them know who you are. They are more open than you think, as our guide will describe. If you demonstrate your buyer loyalty to them, they will give you the lowest possible price factory direct. They'll even help you arrange the shipping and paperwork required to export the goods to your target country. You're confident that you will be earning $100K at the end of your first year, as most importers-exporters do. This is a very lucrative business, and if you dedicate yourself to it, you will be rewarded handsomely for each transaction. Remember, you want to start out small, then progress to large transactions. Our surefire, easy-to-understand, proven guide will take you by the hand. No experience necessary. There is no experience necessary. Whether you have experience running a business or not, you will find our comprehensive import-export business startup guide to be the most useful ebook on the subject of importing and exporting. Our information-packed ebook will no doubt impress you and provide the necessary tools to break into this colorful and lucrative line of work. Let's face it, starting your own business can be extremely difficult if you don't have someone to hold your hand and lead you the whole way through, all the way to the other side where you're raking in the cash. Here's just a little bit of what you'll learn. Exactly how to establish yourself as an all-around professional, how to make important contacts and connections, or even if you just want to learn about the thousands of products and services you can get involved with, this guide is exactly what you've been looking for. Now is the perfect time to break into the import-export business. We believe that now is the perfect time to look into becoming self-sufficient. Now, more than any other point in history, people are realizing that job security and long careers at companies are becoming a thing of the past. With the age of the internet, people are reaching out, looking for ways that will allow them to break free from the chains and begin realizing their dreams. Statistics show that an increasing number of people are looking for ways to rid themselves of taking orders from their bosses, and the internet and globalization are here to help. We offer a proven guide that will show how anybody, regardless of business experience, can start an import-export business. We reveal the hard facts and the misconceptions about the business. You don't need a lot of money to start importing and exporting. Our guide is designed for the little guy who's looking to make a buck, starting small and reinvesting the profits. That is how immediate and long-term success occurs. In our guide, you will arm yourself with a battle-tested import-export business startup guide written by successful importers and exporters. They reveal their trials and tribulations and things that they would have done differently when they started out. Now is your chance to dive into this amazing business. You have a rare opportunity to learn dozens of hard-won secrets from some of the most powerful and richest import-export pioneers on the planet. Here's what you'll learn when you pick up a copy of our ebook at our site. The real secret of forming strategic relationships with people who specialize in other areas of import-export, and how you can use these amazing resources to skyrocket your income without lifting a finger. How to virtually guarantee that each and every client becomes your loyal cheerleader who brings you a steady stream of new clients. Once you know this, advertising isn't even necessary. A step-by-step formula for coming up with the perfect price for your services and products. Never worry about how much to charge again. The single most important thing you must include in any contact dealing with suppliers, and why ignoring this will drive them into the arms of your competitors. How to create your import-export business within your niche so that it can easily grow larger and larger. Many people forget this step, and then when they decide to expand their business, it's too late. How to build an amazingly profitable import-export business that will leave your competition in the dust, ensuring they'll be insanely jealous and desperate to know your secrets. You'll be able to enjoy the ultimate freedom that comes with being your own boss and creating a non-stop flood of paying clients who can't wait to do business with you again. The number one key ingredient that will determine whether you are wildly successful as an import or exporter, or if you remain at the bottom unnoticed forever. You learn everything you need to know in order to deal with customers. It's easy once you understand how it works and use these time-saving shortcuts that most beginners never learn about. You'll easily familiarize yourself with the laws and regulations so you can avoid the legal hassles that plenty of other people had to deal with because they skipped the step. Most people think that the only tangible products can be exported, but my amazing guide will also teach you how to offer services that people pay big money for overseas. How to use direct mail to promote your new business so that your clients come to you. You'll learn exactly who your target client is and how to go after them in a way that sets you apart from everyone else in the field. Simple tricks professionals use to attract all the clients they could ever want on the internet. It's easy to do once you know the secret, and you'll thank God that you learned this before you started your business. The 5 most important people you'll meet in the import-export business, and why knowing this will dramatically shortcut your learning curve. And that's just a small taste of what's in store for you. As you can see, you can build a much better career by simply learning all these tips, tricks, and time-saving shortcuts that the professionals use every single day. And the good news is that now you can have access to them all in my new report called The Insider's Guide to Starting Your Import-Export Business. It's a collection of breathtaking industry secrets that give anyone starting out in import-export an unfair advantage over just about anyone else in the field.